welcome back to another exciting family week in Ghana. If today is the first time seeing me, my name is Charles Simpy. I'm a tax consultant and I'm passionate about family. So here on this channel, we talk about family in Ghana. So I know, as you've seen Reverend Dominic here, you know definitely I come to talk about Grasscutters family.
Yes.
And I appreciate the support that those who watch the video to you able to reach out to him. And they can also attest that people have been calling him and at least showing love and support. People want to get into the business, also want to get Grasscutters in. So if you can say something small, ever since we came here and we did the video, how's the feedback been?
Oh yeah, it was good, you know. A lot of people, for the first time, even though some don't even know that you can do Grasscutters in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were interested and they were calling, they want to start and people want to come into it. It was good.
Yeah, so, but I kept getting people who were asking for a number. Oh, you want your number? People say, where are you located? They want to come here and all that. So, I think the feedback has been great.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have called and then some, even those who are outside Ghana, they called and then
they are
so
interested.
much,
And thanks for the support. Thanks for the help too. So we are back again here at his farm. I know this setting is not anything like a new setting to you. So you have to look at different, as you guys requested, look at a breakdown of the videos to talk about different things on how to at least take care of your Grasscutters if you've gotten the colonies and you are starting. So as you are in the Harmathan season, today's video I have to talk about how to at least treat your animals or take care of them during the Harmathan season so they don't fall sick or they don't die. Yes. So yeah, we are here with Mr. Dominic. He's here to take us through and at least we start. So Mr. Dominic, okay. And we are here now.
Yeah.
It's Harmathan season, at least things have changed, weather has changed. We want to know if during this time, how do you take care of the animals? Because people complain the animals are dying and all. So if you can help us with how to go about it.
Thank you, Richards. Thank you so much. Thank you, our viewers. Yeah, you know, there is season for everything. Yeah. So as the season is changing, everybody. Now that the weather is very cool, even we human beings, those who are using AC and those things, people are adjusting it. Yeah. It's no more like before. Yeah. So it's the same apply to animals. Even though they live in the bush, they are bush animals. They have a way of adjusting to the system. Okay. Yeah, when they are in the bush, Grasscutters, they live in group. They live in a colony, they live in a group. You don't see one Grasscutter moving, no, they move in a group, even in the bush. So during the Harmattan season like this, they have a way of adjusting themselves. They group themselves at one place, they lie on each other to generate some heat. They gather some grasses and they try to hide under it and so on things to get. So when we bring them to the house like this, when the weather changes, we also have to try our best to help them feel like they are still in the bush. So it is like that. It is like that. So what we do is, at this time, we don't do the cleaning like the way we do it. As for the outside cleaning, you do it nicely. But the inside, we don't remove all the waste like how we used to do it every day. We remove all the waste from it. But this time we don't do it like that. Okay. This time you leave a little bit left over in the cage and it generates some heat. I think we'll show our viewers some of this is. So you have to leave some of the waste in the cages to generate heat for them. And this time you don't leave them single. This is the time you have to pair them. So you stock more of them in the cage? Yes, you stock most of them, especially the young ones. This is the time that when you win the winners, you don't put maybe 3 or 2 in one cage just like that. No, at least 5, 6, 10, sometimes even 20. Some of the rooms they have packed them 15 animals, 20 animals. They are in a cage and then they are okay. So if you see them, nothing is wrong that they are in Harmattan. They are still okay. There is no change here. But those who are already into it, these are some of the signs you will see when the cold is too much for your animals. You see that their furs will raise, they will have some furs. So it won't be like flying down, it will be raised. It will be raised and you see them shivering and those things. When that thing happens, you have to quickly change your method because cold is what kills Grasscutters. Grasscutters, their major sickness is cold. Pneumonia worries them a lot. Yeah, when the cold is too much, they start dying, especially the young ones. So I think the Harmattan season too brings more of that. Because even as human beings, most people are getting cold, people are falling sick a lot. So how much more the Grasscutters? Yeah. So that is what you have to do. So this is the time I think if we will show some. You can show that how. So I think you see this time, this morning I've done outside cleaning.
Yeah.
But if you can see the inside, there are some still grasses. You can see. I leave some of the grasses in the cages. And you see the animals, their face is still lying down nicely.
So it means they don't have cold?
No, they don't. They are not feeling anything, any cold. Yeah. And this is the time you leave a male and a female together. Yeah, this is a male. This is the male. You can see this is the male and this is the female. Yeah, this is the time that, and this is the nice time for crossing, because even no matter how aggressive the female, this time the female needs some heat. So definitely the female will get closer to the male and it can be crossed. So if you have a grasscutter that does not allow easy crossing, this is the right time. You leave it with the male and they live together. This is the male. Yeah. This
so I think one other thing we'll talk about is
this is the male and this is the female. And they are here together. And then there's still some waste in their cages. So these ones, they are pregnant ones. Those that are pregnant, still we maintain them. They
leave them alone.
Cage. Yeah, they live alone. These ones, they are pregnant ones. But still, there's some left over here. Yeah, I won't remove this waste before giving them new food. No, I'm coming to feed them now, but I'll just give them food on this one.
Okay. Then
tomorrow I'll remove some again, but not all, until the weather becomes so normal, and that is how it goes. Wow. And about the winners, winners. You need to put more together. Here, as you can see,
yeah,
you can see that they are all lying on each other. You see the corner there. You see that they group themselves together in a group. They lie on each other so that they can generate some heat for themselves. So that is what they do.
Okay. Yeah. But during this time, I guess in the topic of inbreeding, won't as you put them together, you just put all.
No, you don't. Yes, you don't just put all together like this. You select them. You know the group that you can, the type of people that you can group from different mothers. Do that in case they are here for crossing, they can still cross each other.
Okay.
So you take from different parents. The females have to be different background, and the male from different background. Then you group them. The same applies to this place. You can see that some are also like that. We group them. We group them differently.
Oh, okay. So here you can see the white ones.
Yeah, and you see, these are them. And a lot of people have been also asking of how the animals are friendly. This is, I think we'll talk about that one in another
video.
So you see, so they group together, they live together in group, and then when it comes to the winners, if you want to win them also, this time we don't win them when they are 1 month. No, even though we win our animals when they are 1 month, when they are 1 month, we start winning them. But this time we don't do that. We win them, so that they can get some heat from their parents.
Okay.
Yes. So you see, as they are here, they are still with their parents, and they are there enjoying. They are 7.
Wow,
the mother has latest 7.
So like, what's the largest number you've ever gotten?
I got 9, but another friend also got 11. Some also got 12.
Wow.
So for now, 12 was the highest litter that we had.
Okay.
Yeah, but in my farm here, the highest number that I got was 9.
9.
Yeah,
wow,
9.
That's 9.
7 and 8 is common, but 9, it was only 2 times that I got 9. That is all. Yeah, but 8, 7, and as for those ones, they are common. And you see, this is the crossbreeding. You see, the black mother has given birth to ash. Yeah, ash color and white color.
Yeah, but ash color is nice. So it means the male was like ash, or you just cross them with 2 different males.
And the mother is. I think that one too is supposed to be another
video.
Because it's another lesson altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what we call the crossbreeding.
Nice.
Yeah, crossbreeding, and it takes time. You don't just start today and get. This is about 1.5 years process.
Wow.
Before you can get to this level, before your normal colors, you start giving birth to different colors. It's about 1.5 years process. So it's not something that you just start today and get today.
I get you.
Unless you buy this breed. But if you don't buy this breed and you just go for the normal color without any background from ash and white, it's 1.5 years process.
Okay.
It's 1.5 years process.
I'm waiting for us to at least talk about that.
So that is what we do. I think there's some. You see, these babies are more than 1 year, 1 month, but they are still with the mother. They are still with the mother because of the weather. Because of the weather condition, you see, they are old enough to be on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are 1 month, 1 week.
Oh, nice.
1 month, 1 week. Yes, they can be on their own, but because of the weather, I leave them. I'm waiting for about 1 week again. Then I separate. I wean them. Yeah, as you can see here also. As you can see, this is what is happening here. You see them pack themselves on one another, just to get some. If you turn your back, you see this place too. The same thing is happening here. You can see how they have packed. You can see they have really packed themselves on one another just to get some heat from one another. So this time, if you are winning them, you have to group them. You don't just win 1 and 2 and put them in a cage. No, you have to win more of them and then you put them together.
I think the main consideration is you have to make sure at least the inbreeding doesn't affect them.
Yes, yes. So we those who are in the system, we those who, you see, that is why sometimes if you are winning them, you see this place even is divided. 1 room is here, 1 room is here.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you are winning them, you even takes out the males from here.
And bring them, okay.
Take the females from here to another place.
To the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
That is why record keeping is very important. And all these things, there's something, it's a lot of things. Grasscutter rearing is a lot of things that you have to know to avoid inbreeding. So these are some of the things. So, and this time too, you have to give them fresh grass.
Okay.
You know, at first I used to go to bush. I get food for them for 3 days.
Yeah.
But because of the Harmathan, this time we go every day. Every day
so
we get it for them.
Like
So the stick will still be fresh. It will be fresh. Yeah. Because of this today's appointment, that is why I didn't go. I got something for them yesterday and today. If not, like every day. Because this is the time that they need more water. And my animals here, they don't take water. These are their water pots. I try giving them water several times. They refuse to take. Because I give them fresh grass.
So they get
more water from the fresh grass. But those who does not get the fresh grass, this is the time you have to give them more water to hydrate their system because it's sucking more water from them. So they need more water. That is why we are giving them fresh grasses always. Fresh grasses and they get more water from it. Yeah, so those who are not getting the fresh grass, this is the time you have to put water in their cage. They might not drink it the way you are expecting. When you put the water down, yes, grasscutters they don't take much water like other rabbit and those things. Yeah. But if you put the water there, maybe you not see that they are taking it, but you leave it. Maybe 3 days time, 4 days time. The whole thing is that we changing it, make the water clean. For those who are administering water to the animals, make the water clean and they put it there. And this is the time that we have to be very careful on giving them powdered feed. Those who are giving them powdered feed, this time is not good for them at all.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about the feed because most people to contemplate whether you give them grass or give them the feed.
Yeah, I give them grass. Here if we come, we give them grass.
All
only grasses that we give them.
Okay.
We give them more grasses and then that is what we do. More grasses. We don't give them grass, we give them watermelon cover, sugarcane peel, the pineapple crown. So if you get sweet potato, we give them cassava. But cassava, if I give it to them, some people take it, some people don't take it. Up to now, my animals, some of them don't take cassava. I don't know why.
Some of them are bush, don't like cassava.
Yeah. But the main food that if you give it to them, everybody partake is maize, sugarcane. So that why if you bring it in, everybody. And this time too, if you have moringa, those who have moringa live around the can give them some moringa leaves. Moringa leaf. It's a medicine to them. It boosts their system. So if you have moringa leaf and then lucino leaf, you can.
So do you mix it with something or just give it to them?
Just put it inside like that. Maybe the first time they will not take because they've never taken it before. I leave it in the cage. As time goes on, one will pick it. That is why when they are in a group like that, one will pick it. And so far as one has picked it, the others will also try, and then you see that they are used to it. So that is how it is. So you have to do the cleaning outside to avoid cold and those things. The outside cleaning have to be good, but the inner one, you have to leave some electric grasses to generate some heat for them, and you give them water. And the winners, when you win them, you have to make sure that at least 45 days you win them, and then you group them together, not one. You group them together, and then we move on. Yes.
All right. So I think we've drawn the cases to this part of the video. Then our next video will be sharing about how to make them calm or how to keep them so that they don't be aggressive.
Yes.
Because most people complain their grasscutters are rowdy, they are exactly here.
So people should go to their farm, you'll be scared.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah, they are all cool. You open them, they don't run away, they don't go anywhere.
They're doing their own thing and they don't care about us.
Yeah, exactly. So in our next video, we'll be looking at that. So yeah, catch us in our next video. Okay. So before you sign out, hit on the red button to subscribe, put your notification on to get regular updates as when I drop a new video. And please drop a like onto the video as well. Right. So catch you in the next one.
Thank you.
Right.